Tyler Perry don't get a kick out of showing the struggles of a black woman. Tyler Perry get a kick out of showing how a black woman life is dictated and shaped by black men, white people, and the system. All of Tyler Perry movies show the reality of a black woman. Whether you like it or not, it's true. Black women are the most disrespected and unappreciated beings on this planet. So for the ones that's constantly mad at Tyler Perry, how about y'all get mad at reality? Because the real reality is, if you started making movies of a black woman being happy, rich, wealthy, and successful, how big of a demographic would that be? I'm not saying we ain't got that many black women out here that's a part of that demographic, because we got some ladies out here doing their thing. Salute to y'all. But I guarantee you that demographic can tell you how hard it is to get there and how hard it is to stay there, because the system is not built for them, so it make it 10 times harder for them to maneuver through it. Even one of Tyler Perry's main characters in this new movie, Straw, fit that same demographic of her being rich and successful. But guess what? She's still struggling. Why? Because of white people and the system. Hell yeah, sometimes it be hard to accept our reality, especially if it's the reality we didn't choose for ourselves. But the biggest disservice you can do is turn a blind eye to it. The moment that we stop acknowledging the black woman's struggle in this country is the moment that white people in the system have won. The system don't want black women to feel like they're being discriminated against. White women don't want black women to feel like they're better than them. White men don't want black women to feel like they can hold the same position as them. Hell, even black men don't want black women to feel like they are being dogged out by their own kind. But the reality is they are. So what do we do now? We get mad at the person who tell the victim story, or we get mad at the person who made the victim a victim?
You see now y'all gonna make me go off. This is why I don't like internet movie critics, bro. Because y'all obviously don't know art. Talking about you're tired of Tyler Perry showing black women struggle. That's not even what the fucking movie's about. And first of all, I'm not even a big fan of Tyler Perry like that. But he does have movies with black women on the rise, with black women doing way better than black men, white men all together. You know what I'm saying? He shows us in a different light all the time. This is a movie about mental health and people that struggle and are not seen. It's not specifically for black women only, bro. Like, this film touched me. There's certain parts in the film where everybody was feeling her. Everybody was feeling that pain, bro. This is the right movie for this exact moment, because there's people out there right now working 2-3 jobs just to get by, and they don't feel seen because they feel taken advantage of. Their bosses are down their necks. They can't pay their rent. Landlords don't give a shit. Nobody cares.
Now, very many people that have already watched this movie, people have different opinions, people have different compliments, people have negative, people have positive compliments, but most of them have been saying that Tyler Perry hates black women. Why does it that in all his videos he shows only black women suffering? Is he really trying to show that black women are the most suffering people on this planet Earth? I think this is what most people are literally jumping. I know we do have people that are really not fan of Tyler Perry. I personally have watched a bunch of Tyler Perry series, and I honestly do love it, because these are series that are having black people, ever since they are acting on. I feel like this is real life. Real life. Hello guys, welcome back again to the channel. It is Sumi here. Just in case you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. Tap on that bell so that every time I upload anything on here, you're always notified. So as we know right now, the trendy movie is this one, the current one by Tyler Perry. It is literally portraying on whatever single mothers, black women have to go through, the suffering, the resilience, all the crying at night. I haven't watched this movie yet, but because of very many people have reacted on it, I'm like, why can't I talk about this? Because it seems everyone is centering everything on black women. Yes, black women, we are strong, but all women are strong, because when we look at everything that we go through, women are all strong. We are always dumped every time. We are always cheated on. We are always going through a lot of things. Literally, it's not even all about women. Very many people go through things in silence, as many people as you don't know. Right now, this movie might portray the life of a black woman, what they go through, but I think even everyone, it doesn't matter, women, men, we all go through the same brutalities, the same hardships in life. I don't know what you think about these reactions, but I think, let me play these clips from different people that have watched the movie already. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments.
About other people's pain, because everyone's in their own problem. This has nothing to do with black women on the show. Like, y'all just don't get it. That's how I can tell y'all don't watch movies. Y'all just watch it for the entertainment. Y'all don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I actually watch movies and I analyze it and I comprehend. See, that's why they're saying that people are getting dumber and dumber. Because it's like, y'all read a book. Y'all just say y'all don't like the book. My day, there was reading and comprehending. So you gotta watch the movie and you gotta comprehend it. It's nothing to do with, just black women struggling, bro. There's nothing to do with that. Like, and if that's what you're seeing, you need to stop fucking watching movies. Because obviously, you don't have the friggin' mental or the intelligence to know what you're watching. Honestly, bro. Honestly. If watching this movie is that's all you see and that's all you can criticize, bro, you got a lot of friggin' problems, bro. A lot of problems. Because, like I said, this touched me in a way where it's like, anytime I see a person that looks like they're having a bad day, I'm just gonna be like, yo, how you doing? Even if it's a fucking stranger. And like, we just gotta learn how to be nicer to people. That's what this movie is saying. See people. Not only just see your problems, see people. You know what I'm saying? Treat people like fucking humans. That's what he's trying to get across. How do y'all not get that? Yo, this is crazy. Crazy, man. Like, and it's like, yo, and stop telling the creator what he should create. This is stuff that he knows. This is stuff that he grew up with. Tyler Perry came from the struggle. So, of course, that's what he puts in his films. He can't only put success stories. That's not what he grew up around. Like, learn the man's story before you criticize. That's all I'm saying. But, yo, I give this movie a 10 and 10 because every single emotion was on point. And the fact that the way it ended, it was heartbreaking, but it's understandable. You know, it shows that you're emotionally mature to understand this movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, man. Like, y'all got me lost for words, man. But like, stuff like this should not be on the internet. Hands down.
First of all, y'all, Tyler Perry, how do your brain function? Like, how do you know how to hit all of us at the same time? Taraji Lene, Monique Lamaya, P. Henson. Girl, when I tell you I feel like you each and every day, I felt her. I felt Janaya, girl. Bitch, imagine you every day getting up with just a little bit to try to make it. And instead of people giving you grace, they hold you accountable for what you should know and not for what you have now. Imagine that. Oh, girl. It hit me, baby. It hit me, baby. Mr. Good God, what's his name? Y'all know how I'm in the wheelchair when he said she gave me something to eat. I'm here for. Oh, Tiana, you in that damn wig, girl. You in that wig, girl. Who told you to get up there like that? You in that wig, girl. You got up there and hit. Bet. I'm about to do it. Let's ride. I know that's right. I know that's right, because we ride and die for everybody, bro. We ride and die for everybody while everybody turn their back on us. Bro. Oh. Girl, tap me, girl. Tap me. Tyler Perry, first of all. Sherry Shepherd. It's rare to find people that care about you and they don't know you. It's rare to find people that will give you love without knowing you and give you grace. That's the sisterhood. That's the girl. That's the def. Oh, even when they don't know the story and they can just feel your presence and know, like, that's not true. That's not, like, I'm so glad that God give all us black people, all us black women, a code to talk to each other without really saying nothing or just really feeling each other. That's why we got to stop tearing each other down. Tapped on me. Tyler Perry, first of all, if y'all don't get an Emmy or Oscar or whatever else they be giving out these days for the movies, I'm coming to get it down. We coming to get the hinges off the door, okay? We coming to get the hinges off. And they better not play with you. And Taraji better get that, whatever it is that they supposed to have. Taraji better get it. Damn it. Taraji in that damn ponytail. Girl. Oh, girl, when I tell you. Girl, Tyler Perry, let me tell you something. I've been watching you since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. My grandma got every VHS and DVD. Got me through many a nights when my grandma had to work 12-hour shifts. And those only shows and movies that I had to comfort me. I can tell you every Madea show and play, baby. Because that's what used to comfort me at night. When I used to have to be home by myself. Oh, this. I never seen a girl like you. You say you a woman, but you acting like a... You know, that's how far I go back. Even to the first Madea. Where Denise husband was cheating on her with that dark-skinned woman. That's when Madea Riggs really went together, but Madea had that way. You know, girl, tap danced on me, sister. Tap danced on me. Tyler Lamont Perry. When my girl say I be watching, she do the thing. She say Tyler Lamont Perry. He ate that real bad for real.
Do I watch Tyler Perry movies just so that I can critique and talk trash about him afterwards? Absolutely. Yes, I do. I'm one of those people. As much trash as I talk about his movies, I still be somewhere watching it. I had to accept it. But this one, when I say he brought the struggle, he loved to have a black woman struggle. But this one, I mean, he really thought of every way that she could possibly struggle in life and threw it into one movie. He gave us single struggling mother working 2 jobs. He threw in a sick child. He threw in a struggling job. A job where she's almost getting ready to get fired from. She already on her last leg with this job. And then she gets a phone call from the daughter's school saying that the daughter's sick again. And when she gets to the school, they taking the daughter from her. If that ain't bad enough, while she's back on her way to work from getting her daughter taken from her at the school, she ends up in a car accident with a police officer who ran her off the road. Said police officer who ran her off the road wanted to unalive her on the scene and was communicating threats. She ends up getting her car towed. She finally make it back to work being dripped in rain because it's raining. While all of this is taking place and her getting ran off the road and the police officer threatening her, it's raining. So she comes back to work soaking wet just to get fired. While getting fired, she's saying, well, at least can I get my last check? Boss like, nah, you ain't getting that last check. I'm gonna put it in the mail. So now she can't get the check and she can't pay the rent and she getting evicted, and they threw her stuff out on the side of the road, including her daughter's medicine. Like, and then when you just think it can't get no worse, when she go back to the boss to try to get said check that she needs, guess what? Robbery. And the boss thinks she in on it. Ends in 2 people getting unalived, the boss and the guy who was trying to rob him. She ends up with the check, takes it across the street to the bank, try to get it cash, but she can't because she ain't got no ID. This ends in a robbery of her sticking up the bank, but she don't realize she's sticking up the bank even though she got a pew and she demanded money. This causes for the police to be somewhere trying to negotiate with her. They got Tiana Taylor on the phone trying to understand where she coming from and what she going through. Just when you just think it just can't get no more ridiculous. Somebody in the bank, one of the tellers, is live recording what's going on in the bank. And so it's being broadcast on TV. Taraji is telling what happened and how all of this took place to get her to the position she in right now with the stick up at the bank. And everybody is so empathetic about the situation that they show up at the scene at the bank and they standing outside talking about free her, even though she don't want to stick it up the bank. It was the most unrealistic, ridiculous movie ever. I mean, then you got the FBI that stepped in because they don't think the police officer's doing a good enough job. You got Tiana Taylor with the terrible wig on. And it just was ridiculous. I mean, just when you think that Tyler Perry can't get no worse, with the acting, the scenes, the plot. I mean, he really gonna prove you wrong every time that he can just do so much worse. This was terrible, but I still watched it. I got my laugh. He got his view. I guess everybody wins.
I don't care what y'all say. I don't know where I would be without The Pursuit of Happiness. That movie really changed me, and it was a black man struggle movie. Y'all not gonna like what I'm finna say, but come on, let's talk about it. I seen a post yesterday that said Tyler Perry need to stop making struggle movies, and why? We are struggling. That Straw movie really depicts how some women are. It depicts how some women move. It really depicts how some women are struggling in today's society. It's a lot of women out here carrying a whole load of life when they shouldn't even have to, at least not by themselves. We keep saying Tyler Perry need to make more realistic movies. This is as real as it get. We need to get back to our roots. We need to get back to our real struggle stories. I don't care what nobody say. Struggling make black people unique. Struggling show how black men and women are really strong for real. I don't look at struggle movies as like looking down on black people. I see it as though we putting our reality on the screen. This is our reality. This is how we living. My grandma always told me it's best to tell an ugly truth than to keep up with a pretty lie.
Okay, so I just got done watching Straw, Tyler Perry's new movie on Netflix. Let me just say this. Taraji P. Henson, she gon' act. She gon' give you a good performance. My God, today. Second, Miss Sherry Shepherd, another one, gonna give you a good performance. Let me tell you something. That movie had me in here sobbing, drenched in the twist. I don't want to tell you too much. I'm not going to tell you too much. But this is the thing that was really frustrating me the whole time I watched it. Black women, I hate that it takes each other for y'all to be able to be taken care of. It does not matter. You could be at your lowest. And it takes people that look like you, but not only just look like you, but understand you, that have lived a similar life or are able to see themselves in you in order for you to be protected. That is insane to me, and that is not how it should be. Absolutely not. Because the way that the black women in this movie take care of each other is something powerful. It's something magnetic. It is something that was warming, but also so frustrating. And all I'm gonna say is, I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I can to always show up and support black women. Matter of fact, I want you to, in the comments, if you're watching this right now, I want you to, in the comments, tag a black woman and give her her flowers. And tell her that you love her. Tell her that you support her. Tell her that you see her. Tell her that you see everything that she is doing, every moment that she is taking, every way that she is showing up in this world every single day. My God. Anyway, y'all need to go ahead and turn on your Netflix and watch Straw on Netflix. Because, baby, it's a ride.
So Peach Patch, all yesterday, all I seen down my timeline was about this new Tyler Perry movie, Scrawl, and how it was so good, and y'all was crying about it. Now, I typically don't watch TV. If you know me, you know I am not a TV girl. I'm a book girl. But I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and watch this with my husband. So my husband and I stayed up last night and watched it, and I realized I'm so different from y'all. I am so different from y'all because I did not agree with y'all. I didn't cry none of the movie. I was not empathetic for her, which we all know I lack empathy skills anyways. I felt like I agreed with her boss at the grocery store. How he say she always full of excuses, always got problems. You know, she went to the bank instead of her just going to her daughter's school and coming right back and all this other stuff. She just had a lot of issues. I stay away from motherfuckers like that in the real world. And I feel like black people in general just lack accountability because she wasn't no hero. Her little struggle story, so what? Nobody cares that you have a sick child. Nobody cares. If anything, I feel like she did it wrong. If you are struggling financially, you got to work all these jobs and you can't really take care of your baby, you should just quit your job at that point. Quit your job, go to a shelter, get you some food stamps, qualify for free lunch. You only got one baby. And then after that, getting you somehow, like, she just did it wrong. In the end, the whole time the daughter had died the night before. So she was just losing her mind anyways. But I feel like I didn't agree with y'all. I didn't cry none of the movie. I felt like she lacked accountability. She was full of excuses. And for y'all to be sympathizing with that, and oh, as a mom, even when I was a bum of a mom, and I have been a bum of a mom, it was my own fault. I was the reason that my life was fucked up. It wasn't no job. It wasn't no man. It was me. I was doing the wrong things. It's like, what are you doing with your money? What are you doing with your money? I hated the part I started cussing at was the part when Tiana Taylor's character, I think her name was Detective Raymond, when she went and swung on the white officer and was like, this is your fault. That ain't his fault that she decided to shoot her boss at the supermarket. She could have literally, he telling the police on the phone, oh, it was Janiyah, she set this up. Okay, girl, you could have told the police it wasn't you. Yeah, they could have not believed you, but I feel like they would have. Instead, you made a bigger problem for yourself. Why would we empathize with that? That was silly. So this is how I know that I'm a black sheep. I don't think like y'all. It did not make me cry. If anything, it made me angry that she lacked so much accountability. And she just was struggling so bad. And she just acted silly. Now, granted, her daughter had died the night before, so she was out of her mind anyways. But she was just silly. I did not like, okay, I'm going to say the movie itself was good. The way he wrote it out and how at the end you found out the daughter died the night before. That part was good. But as far as the concept of the movie, I don't agree with it. We did watch the whole thing. Even some of our kids woke up and they was watching it. Like, it had our attention. But I feel like black women especially need to learn to take accountability. We'll be light years ahead if we do, and stop wanting people to feel sorry because we have problems. Everybody has a problem. You got to realize nobody gives a fuck. The sooner you realize nobody gives a fuck, you can stop running around thinking it's somebody else's job to save you and just do it. You got to wait and follow proper protocol like everybody else. You're not special. That's how I felt.
And if I was Janiyah, after all of that stuff happened to me that day, I would have went home that night quietly, peacefully, and make a sound. And I would have created a hit list. First up on the list, on the chopping block, is the boss. The boss was the nastiest person in the whole movie. He just made my blood boil. Like, how could you? Oh my gosh. He would have been first. He would have been the first person to go. Right after I sent his ass to meet Satan, I would have went after the landlord. Cause what did you hound me about money if I already told you that I don't got? Like, you see I'm going through a lot. You see I'm going through enough, and then you want to put on the show when the other neighbors outside telling all my goddamn business. Then you gonna put all my stuff out in the rain. Yeah, ho, you next. After I took that hoe out, I would have went and got them bitches that threw that bottle at me while I was at work. Cause I just clocked in. And you mad at me because you can't use wig? You don't got $40, hoe, but you got a nigga with you? How you mad at me? You're next. Last but not least, I would have went and got them police officers because we don't know if I'm gonna make it out of that one alive. So I would have went and got their ass last. Everybody would die fucking around with me. But no, seriously, let that be a reminder to you to always be kind to people, because you just never know what people are going through. And you could be the straw that literally breaks the camel's back. It costs nothing to be nice. Just be nice. Like, why you being nasty?
Some of these clips, I came across a video whereby she said that when she watched this movie, she saw a clip that said poverty is expensive. Honestly, in this world, if you're poor, no one wants you. Even your own family will abandon you. If you stand out in a family meeting and you say, let me say something, no one will listen to you. Therefore, let's work hard. So you guys, I don't know if you've watched this clip up to all the way up to the end. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me know what you think about this episode. Even if either you have enjoyed it or you've not enjoyed it, say something, okay? It will honestly push me to continue posting these videos. So let us meet again in another clip that I'll be uploading either later on or tomorrow.